Hey, what's going on? This is Andre from AndySanders.net. You're either all in or you're in the way. This is something I picked up on listening to one of the advices of Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad team. And really, the whole point of his latest podcast, where Kiyosaki was really implying as far as whatever you want to do, as far as anything like in business or really in anything that involves a team, it happens to be just that. It takes a team to just really be successful. One thing that he's always mentioned in a lot of his Rich Dad books, especially if you choose to be like a big business owner down the road, and according to Forbes magazine, big business owner will really be 500 employees or more, or like if you're in the home-based business profession, because not really you don't have business. I don't say employees, but you have like business independent representatives or affiliates as well. But that's something that one of his, like I said, one of his Rich Dad advices had mentioned. As far as that, it's as far as you're either all in or you're in the wave. As far as if you want to just really just be successful, big time. See, because I love also the point that Kiyosaki mentioned as far as even in if you're married, you also understand this as well. I don't know if you might be a business partner with your spouse, but something Kiyosaki mentioned as far as how he described it with his wife Kim is number one, first and foremost, they're best friends. Number two, they're business partners. And then number three, they are married. That's how he chose to describe it as far as their relationship. And it's worked out pretty well for them. Not saying that everything was just all roses and blooming, and everything throughout the marriage. But the thing is, it's obviously worked out well to also be business partners on top of being married. But I think this person, the first and foremost important thing was the best friends. You see, so as far as having best friends, you're able to just really call each other out on something. Maybe hopefully you're able to push each other as well, because no different from hanging around like-minded people, going to events that are going to help push you, stretch you. You see, you choose to have a growth mindset instead of a fixed mindset as well. And also, really, the whole podcast is also implying as far as your only importance the five closest people they hang around with. You see, so that's also very important as well. Another thing is, too, you don't have to know everything, because a lot of those people on his team, you're talking about his accountant, his attorney, you see, his tax advisor. Those are the people that he had on his team on his podcast, just to be the example as far as, again, like I said just a few moments ago, you don't have to know every single thing what's going on in your own business, or maybe in different areas of life. Kim Kiyosaki mentioned also in the same podcast as far as they have a team as far as taking care of their house, as far as people that are cleaning inside and outside. They have a team as far as doctors take care of their health. You see, so that's where they can have people that are focusing on other areas on the life, so they can be good at what they're good at. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it comes down to, just basically that leverage as far as basically you having a team that's basically going to be all in, or being you in the way as far as yourself. It's not so much maybe your spouse or a particular team member, because if they're still, maybe to say, you might be thinking that they might be holding you back, and they're still in that team of yours, or they're still in your circle, it's really on you for you allowing that to happen. You see what I mean? So I can understand why his advisor had mentioned that statement, and that really is true. Where some people, unfortunately, will allow people that might be bad apples or just not really aligned with them. Not saying that they're bad people, but sometimes people are just are not aligned as far as maybe their values, or just their beliefs as far as maybe what you see in. You see, and another good point Kiyosaki mentioned as well, as far as to say, and again, if you're married, you understand this, that marriage is a team game. It's unfortunate that some people really don't see it that way sometimes. So that's why we see the kind of divorce rate the way it is. So, this is something I just wanted to mention as far as how that can be applied in anything in life, as far as that thought. So if you're getting value from what we shared here, I'd love to read your comments below. I'd like to see this video. And that being said, I will see you in the next video.